In Silence is a game in which you must simply do that. Be silent. Shh! Be quiet. You're gonna love a game in which it tells you everything you need to do just from the title. Please, sir. In Silence, you play either the Rake or one of 5 survivors. If you're playing the latter, you find yourself standing out in the dark with a broken down car in which you have to locate all the parts needed to fix the car and escape. I'm not sure how they got into the situation where they don't have any car keys, the car has no fuel, petrol, batteries, and is running on one fucking tire, but let's not split hairs. Alternatively, if you are playing the survivors and you do want to win, you can actually go and find all the secret codes located on the map, punch them into the little weapons armory, get the guns, chase down the Rake, shoot him in the face until he dies, which is actually a lot harder than it sounds. It's easier by a mile just to fix the car and escape. I can see the monster's coming! Run, boys, he's coming for us! If you're lucky enough to be able to play the Rake, you'll actually find that you're not lucky at all. Being a mostly blind monster that has to use your hyper sound sensitive ears to find your snacks. If you ever watched the 2003 Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck and he gets blinded and he has this echo sound location vibrations from noises and it's really fucking cool. Well, basically it's nothing like that, so don't worry about it. It's more like a boring radar, just alerts you to sound, and 9 times out of 10 you get over to someone, you grab them, you get flashbanged, you find them again, you grab them, you get flashbanged, you grab someone else, you get the idea. With the default options as they are, the flashbang only uses 40% of one player's energy bar. With the option of finding batteries all around the gaff, playing the monster becomes more of a battle of attrition rather than tracking and outwitting the survivors. In the many games I played, the monster only won once. It was only after we changed the default options that balance was restored. Gotcha! That's a cheat sheet. If you're a big fan of these multiplayer survival horror games, you probably already know about Friday the 13th and you probably already know about Dead by Daylight. The latter being a game that has like 20 different survivors with their own unique abilities and skills. It has like 20 different monsters. It has like 35 different maps. If you compare that to this game in terms of content, you only get one monster, one survivor because they're just skins and don't do anything special in particular. The same car, the same map. You kind of expect Dead by Daylight to be the winner by a long shot, but that's where I tell you that you are completely wrong, and this is by far the greatest multiplayer survival horror game I have ever played in existence, and it's all down to one reason: proximity chat. I like your mustache. The fuck is going on? Oh shit! Now I've been saying this for goddamn years. Proximity chat just makes every game 10 times more enjoyable. And in a game where making noise and talking to each other can signal the monster to come over and rip your head off has led to some of the most incredible and hilarious moments I have had in a long time. Picture this: Grizzly talks to me, he makes noise, the monster comes and kills him. I'm sorry. I decided to go and check out Grizz and see what items he had. His body is in a very funny pose. I tried to contain my laughter. I couldn't. The monster hears me. He runs over and beats the shit out of me. Funny moment end. I had a lot of fun here. It was fucking funny. So if you haven't noticed already, this game is all about the noise meter and how much sound you make. Walking, talking, squeaky toys, crows, jack-in-the boxes, TVs, radio, a dog. Run free, my boy. Run free! As a survivor, you can throw stones which make noises in different areas to attract the monster, so you can go about your business in a sneaky, timely manner. It's a very cool system, something that I haven't seen before. I would have liked it a lot more is if I was playing as the Rake, it was a lot easier to distinguish what noises were coming from what, other than just little blips on a radar. It's far too easy for the survivors just to sit in a corner and throw stones all over the map to leave you running around like a headless chicken. Hey!
I've been standing here the whole time throwing rocks.
There's no way to distinguish what sound is coming from where. The only thing it shows is how far away or how loud it is. It's impossible to tell a footstep from a stone, a crow from a dog, a TV from a radio. And that kind of leaves me a little bit disheartened to play the monster. It also doesn't help the fact the game doesn't have any true default lobbies. The only games you can join are player-made lobbies, and if you join one of those, the host has the chance to change all the options. There's no way for a player to see what the host has changed the options to. It can make it very frustrating after the game has started, you've been chosen to be the rake, and all flashbangs are set to 30% charge. You just spend the next 5 minutes getting your face cleanly blown off until they jump in the car and escape. And this is the problem that I had with Among Us. There's no default experience to the game, it's just experiences that players can artificially change depending on how they want to play the game. I would like to recommend In Silence to everybody, but I already know it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Hello! How's it going there?
Shit, can I
Yeah, sorry about that. Not having any customization and having only one monster and one map, perks assigned randomly at the start of each match. You don't get to customize the way you want to play the game in your own unique style. But other than that, the game is getting updated quite often and regularly according to Steam. I would like to see this game get popular and have a lot more options available to it. Until then, I'm Monkey May Cry, this has been Monkey May Cry TV, and peace! The fuck was that? You see that?
Soul just warped.